So this is like my 5th time trying to record this video about inclusion and diversity within the media, and hopefully this time it will work. So what I was trying to say was that I was asking the question whether diversity and inclusion is necessary within the media. Is there any point? Why is there such an issue? And to me, personally, it is necessary. And as a content provider, as a producer, I consciously make the decision to encourage that within the shows that I'm doing. So one way that and the reason why I think it's important for that to happen is because we're so diverse within the community that it's only right that we see that represented on our screens or in our papers, magazines, wherever that might be. And it helps us as individuals, I believe, to be able to relate to other people in a way that is positive. And you can see people from their perspective as well. You understand why people do certain things, you can understand that culture because you've been exposed to it. It's not something so new, it's something that you can see on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't have to be anything special anymore. It's, oh right, okay, I've seen somebody who does this or who looks like this or who eats this food. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's important. How I've tried to do that within my work is I've consciously made the decision to go out and look for that diversity and bring that in. So on the show Let's Cook Season 2, I put the word out to ask for anyone who sort of has barriers or something like that would exclude them from even society in general. I wanted to have them on the show so that it could show their life, show their story, and also show that they also can do X, Y, or Z that generally society could think that they couldn't do. How I did that, I got in touch with a lady called Dorothy, and I spoke to her. She runs a centre in Kampala for people with autism, and they're raising awareness. There's a centre there, it's educational, and they also do campaigns and raise awareness. I was in touch with her. I asked her if there's anyone who really loves cooking, who enjoys it, and who would like to be part of the show, and she was able to recommend someone to be part of the show. What I also did was I tried to ask what could we do to help that person to flourish within the surrounding that they're going to be in. And so we sat down, we got a plan, we put a plan together, and the solution was that she would come in and support the person. She wouldn't cook for them, but she would be there as a sort of a familiar face and explain things to them in a way that they understand and help with communication as well so that other people can understand them. And I also asked, if there's anything that would be useful for the other contestants to know how to relate to this person. Because we shouldn't, or I try not to put people in a box. Okay, this person has autism, everyone with autism has the same, responds in the same way. No. Okay, that is an individual human being. They have their own personalities, their likes, their dislikes. Their condition could play a part in their personality, but they are still an individual. And for this particular individual, they actually liked, contact with people. They like to, engage with people. There are some other people that don't like people to touch them or, shake their hands or do anything like that. So I made sure that we had that information beforehand, that I could pass that on to the other contestants so that they knew how to relate to them, and they also felt that they could bring them into the relationship and the conversation. So that's just one way, and I will post another video about a time when I was told blatantly that there wasn't gender equality, and that was really good actually to be told that. It meant that the person had an awareness about it, and so I'll post that in the next video and also talk about the changes that I have made. Right?